guys, welcome back to another one of our videos. So today we are going to be reviewing the Progetto M35 Mod 46. It is pretty much the premium version of the P44 Pantera, but you know, whatever. It's a European Tier 8 medium tank as well as all these four, but it is an auto reloader as well as the P44 Pantera. The Lorraine 40T and the T69 are I thought they were the best two to compare it. So we're going to be running calibrated shells on all four of these tanks just to compare, because I don't think you would run the other thing just because it's kind of useless. So the P44 or the Mod 46, the Progetto, sorry, has one of the worst DPMs out of all these tanks, other than the Lorraine 40T. But so it only has a 1987 comparative to the Pantera, which has nearly 300 average damage more than the Mod 46. So stats wise, it's worse than the P44 so far, as well as the penetration's much lower, which is unfortunate because it's nearly the same tank but just a smaller version, I guess. The alpha, it is actually one the best, and it's the only one with 240 alpha. It has a slightly worse rate of fire than the Pantera and the Lorraine and the T69 as well. The reload between each shell is 634, 498, and 498. So it's actually not very good for like reloading. It takes a long time, and you notice that during games. So like comparative to the P44, where it only has a 3.62 and a 3 point, like it gets better and better. But the initial reload on the P44 Pantera is much worse. Well, actually not much worse, but you know, and it's kind of hard to compare to just the normal auto loaders. Each one has 3 shells other than the Lorraine, which is normal. Both all 90 calibers. Shell velocity actually has one of the lower ones, but the T69 is even worse than that. So, I mean, yeah. The aim time is one of the better ones. T69 is much better than all of them, but the Progetto has one of the best aim times, which is nice. You notice that in game as well. Dispersion, they're all pretty much the same dispersion. So degrees on movement, that's kind of just normal. It's hard to tell. You do notice this though, the depression, which is one of the best in the medium for the mediums in Tier 8, other than obviously like the AMX CDC. But you do notice that 9 degrees of gun depression, and it is very nice. Although I think they should have put 10 degrees. It just would have made the tank a lot more usable, and it would have helped for its like getting nice bounces on the like on the angles, if you could use your full 10 degrees of gun depression. But the 9 is still very well. For the movement, it has 55 kilometers per hour, and the Pantera is slightly better at 60 as well. It has a lot lower engine power and power to weight ratio, and it has worse effective horsepower. So it's not actually, it doesn't, you wouldn't think that it's slow. You would think that it's slow compared to the Pantera, but I think it's actually a lot faster, because your traverse with this tank is 50 degrees, and that's much better than three of these other tanks, which is tremendous. Has a slightly worse camo while moving, same as the Pantera for on a shot. And yeah, so it's an overall not a bad tank. So I would highly recommend getting it, by the way. So we're gonna jump into some videos of the tank, just to give you an idea of the gameplay and how we play and how I think of the tank. So let's jump into that. All right, so jumping into our first game with the Progetto. So we're playing on Middleburg, and we have 3 mediums. So you kind of expect. Okay, so when I start this game, I'm thinking let's go right, because that's okay. So I'm playing right now. I'm thinking let's go right, because we have 3 mediums. We can easily fight against the other 3 mediums, and it could be like there's a good chance we could win this. So I'm thinking let's head right, which makes complete sense. Like, I don't know, that's just what everyone else would do. But as you start to notice on my mini map here, that the one medium isn't coming. And then, so 3 of their guys are rushing in, and I try getting my shot off, blind firing. Don't do that, please. Please don't blind fire, or not blind fire, but not aim in. I should have aimed in there. So I quickly run away, because I see that we have one AFK, and my other guy is just like running in stupidly, and I'm getting shot to death here. So I quickly run out of there. I lose like 700 hit points, which was really, really bad for me because that really hurts. It really does hurt when you lose half your hit points. But I did get, I believe, 2 shots on, so that's not completely terrible. Although that is not advised. I should have been looking at my mini-map, which I did not do. And of course our medium comes up. So what I'm thinking now is, okay, let's help our heavies and let's try getting as much damage in as possible. Because getting with a medium that can get off 3 shots in 7.5 seconds, you should be racking them as much damage as you can. So an auto reloader, it automatically reloads. So I quickly take care of that VK4503, and I look behind because I see that their mediums are starting to push down, and I make sure that I, continue on with like not getting shot in the back. So we kill that ISU and come up around this Black Prince, and then we kill him as well. So that's kind of nice. And so I'm thinking, let's get rid of their mediums as fast as we can while we have our team. It's the most useful. So I'm guessing that this FE isn't looking at me, and he isn't, so we were able to get a shot into him. And the mediums are now coming up behind us, which I knew because I looked at my mini-map. So I got a shot into that Indian PZ, so that's awesome. So we're going to keep pushing and try killing this Indian PZ. I didn't take that shot. I wanted to reload part of my clip, and they're down to a very low amount of tanks already, so we can easily just clean up every tank. And so I come up around here, and this T-34 blocks me, so I slow down. I'm like, hey, yo, I need to shoot here. So I was able to get 2 shots into him. That was nice. So now I'm up to 2,300 damage. And it's nice because this thing just always has a bullet in it. Like, it always has a bullet, which is super nice. So I get another shot off here, and I try getting the kill, but the T-34 managed to get it. So very nice game. It was very fun to play. I love this tank. My thoughts, it's just like, it's a really like fast, like it's a very much like a light tank. It's very fast, but you always have shots, so it's like you can just keep getting damage. So now it's Cotton's playing on, what's this map called? I kind of forget. So but he's going to be moving up the A side. He has mediums. They have 3 mediums and a light tank. It's the same situation. They can easily go the medium side and like go flank and whatever, kill their mediums, because his team has much higher, like his team has a lot better tanks than they're doing medium wise. But of course all their mediums go the wrong way, which is what he was thinking too. Like, why aren't my mediums coming with me? So that was unfortunate. So we're going to keep moving up the right side here, and we're going to go help our heavies. Like, look at our standard B. He's in a heavy spot. He has no armor. Like, I don't know. I'm surprised. He actually did some damage in the end. But so we get scouted here, which is all right. And we'll pop up to see if we can get some shots in on the Luve and the T-34. So using our 9 degrees of gun depression, or he's going to be using his gun depression here to get some nice shots in. And this is where it's handy, because you have a small turret and you have gun depression. And the aim time is super nice as well, because it's like, it's not very long for you to just like get those laser shots. Unfortunately, he misses the first one and doesn't pen the second, but I mean, that always happens. It has lower pen. It has one of the lowest pen. So he loads APCR here just to get the shot in, but ends up missing, so that's unfortunate. But is able to get a really nice side cheek shot, so that was really good. So he's gonna wait until he reloads his second bullet, as you can see there, so that he has an 2.5 second reload. Because why shoot right away when you can just wait like 1 second and then you can shoot 2 bullets right away? So you gotta, when we're playing this tank, you gotta think of like that mindset. Is you gotta think about how many bullets you have. Like, am I close to reloading a third shot so I can wait? But so what he's thinking now is like, let's go around, and then he sees this AMX coming up, like, all right, he's gonna try attacking me or something. But apparently he's not loaded, and is able to just clear him up right away, so that's nice. See, he had all 3 shots, which was really nice because he can just clear him like super quickly. So he's gonna try getting a shot on these heavies, but they are both looking this way, so it's not recommended to poke. But then he notices this tier 9 WZ coming up, is able to get a nice shot in that lower plate and a track shot, I believe, and he's able to just put 2 shells into him really quickly. So now 2 mediums are up against him, and he doesn't shoot because he's waiting for a second bullet, as you can see. So that's what you want to do. Wait for your second bullet. And he knew, like, if the WZ did push at the same time, then he would have had his second bullet. So, and you would have been able to clear him up instantly, right? So just think about that. Like, don't shoot your bullets right away. Wait until you have, like, the bullet, and then you can just empty them. So he waits till he has his second bullet here, and he knew, okay, so he sees him that he shoots, and he doesn't go up and shoot right away. Okay, you see that? Like, he waits until he has a second bullet, and then he's able to put another, like, 2 shots into him right away and back off before he can reload. So that is exactly how you want to play this tank. He's at 2.5k damage, and he just pokes up. He didn't wait until his second bullet, because why wait? There's someone behind me pushing me a standard B, so let's move on. And the T-34 was only a 1 shot. So now the standard B took 2 shots. So this is where it's hard to tell if he has another bullet already. And apparently, the standard B made a mistake. He shouldn't have shot. Why? Because now the standard B is on an 8-second reload, and since Cotton here had all 3 bullets, he was able to clip him just like that. And I bet you he was shaking, because he had no idea how many bullets he had, other than he had shot twice. So he was guessing that he had no bullets. So that was super, super nice. Well played by Cotton. That was a super nice mastery. That is exactly how you want to play the tank. Wait for your bullets, and then just unleash on them, and then you get like 600 or almost 600 to 700 damage per shot. So that was super nice. Well played by Cotton. So we're gonna end the video on that. So I hope you guys had a wonderful time watching this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe, and don't forget to like the video. It helps us so much. All right, see you.